Today we're going to help you guys take down Eris, the goddess of strife in Hades 2.
Couldn't wait to see me again, huh?
Players of the first Hades game will recognise her gun as the Infernal Arms Adamant Rail, and her moveset is very similar to the attack and special for Zagreus when he wielded this weapon. In this video we'll break down every attack and move in the fight, so whether you're struggling to survive in the chaos of her explosives, or if you're just maybe looking to improve and perfect your runs, this guide should hopefully cover everything you need. Now before we do get into the specifics, there is a few quick things to remember. Eris rotates slowly, so stay close and rotate behind her when she's firing her gun. From far away, some of Eris's attacks are impossible to dodge, and all of her attacks are frontal, so again, stay close and counterattack her from behind. Red is the danger zone, so anytime you see red ground, run away. When Eris dashes towards you, dash straight back her and you'll safely go through each other. And finally, remember you can use the pillars to block all of her shots, so when you're getting a bit dizzy, use these to your advantage. Let's start with phase 1 then, and first up we have her rapid fire. Eris will fire a full clip at you, and beforehand a faint, short-range laser will appear. Dash to the side of the boss and walk or dash to keep rotating behind her whilst you counterattack. Then we have the aerial bombs, where Eris flies up and off the screen then drops meteors all over the battlefield. To avoid these, just stand on any ground that hasn't turned red. Simple stuff. Similar to that though, there's also the cluster bombs, where Eris lobs them straight into the air and then they'll slowly fall towards the ground. So again, avoid the big red circles on the ground. Eris can transform her weapon into a sniper rifle, and here a long range laser will lock onto you and then fire. This one's a very high damage attack, so make sure you dodge it. You can sprint and time your dodge just before she fires, or just hide behind one of the pillars, which is a more reliable way to make sure you avoid it. If Eris winds back and flashes white, this means she'll then dash straight at you whilst firing in both directions. If you are caught on either side, you'll take multiple hits. The best way to evade this is to hold your ground and then dodge straight through her. The timing window is relatively forgiving too, so you can be a little bit early. When you get the boss to 75% health, you'll move into phase 2, where Eris will turn invulnerable and absorb the Adamant Rail special to give herself a 100% damage buff to all of her attacks. Stay outside the giant red circle and charge up an Omega move so you're ready to unleash a burst of damage as soon as that invulnerable barrier drops. At 25% and then again at 10%, she'll use this move again to further increase her damage, and each following phase will have a larger blast zone. So the further into the fight you get, the harder she will hit, similar to a bit of a temporary enrage effect. If you see a huge red cone in front of Eris, as soon as she flashes white, she's then going to begin firing a wide spread of shotgun shells at you. Don't try to run away from this one, because the further away you are, the more chance you've got of being hit by those shells. So instead, dash right towards the boss and stay behind her as she rotates. Her rotation speed with the shotgun is slow, so this one is easy to manage. If Eris's back is against the wall and you can't get behind her, stay to one side until she's about to hit you and then dash straight through to the other side. Eris will also fly into the sky and drop reinforcements into the battlefield, and here it becomes very tricky to dodge her attacks whilst these adds are also on the map, so we'd advise dealing with these adds as quickly as possible. She's more likely to summon these reinforcements if you are far away from her, so as we've said a few times here, make sure you stay close. During phase 3, Eris drops an enhanced bombardment of her aerial bombs from earlier, and this time you'll need to stay on the move, so sprint around the circumference of the map until she reappears on the ground, and just make sure you avoid all those big red blast zones. Then we have her final phase, her last stand and most destructive move, Come Here Trouble. At around 10% health, she'll turn invulnerable once again and get a final big boost to her damage. As soon as you see her turn invulnerable, quickly sprint to the far edge of the map on either the left or the right. 99% of the time this will force her to spawn directly in front of you, where you can then look to finish her off before she has a chance to continue. If you don't have high enough damage to kill her quickly here, try to get behind a pillar to block her follow-up attack and then counter with your own. And that should give you everything you need to know on how to improve your chances of taking down Eris in Hades 2, whether that's for the first time or just to make the fight cleaner on your next run. If you want to check out the full written version of this guide, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.